Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, and it muted my mic. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and what I was saying is, what should I run? Arcana, which will be a bit harder to start out, or Gun, because I don't want to do what I normally run of, strength builds. Apologize for that. My brother apparently muted my mic, and I hadn't noticed. So it's gonna be one of these two. I'm thinking Gun. We'll do Gun. And, what should I name him? I'm bad at names. Someone give me a name. Someone give me a name! My last Gun build I named Alucard. Bad at naming. What should I name him? His name is Mumflare. Mumflare. Does it feel like adding Frump? I feel like adding Frumfader. We'll add a Frumpton. Hey, it works! In appearance, we are young. Wait, what do they sound like? Okay, let's sign our contract. Finalize the contract. Yes, I would enjoy to finalize my contract. Let's see how this goes. So, because I'm running a gun build, one of my main goals will be to make it to Canehurst as soon as possible. Which is like 4 boss fights in. So I'm gonna have to go through 4 boss fights without my main equipment.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Now we're going on an adventure. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. It's the blood werewolf. And he is apparently very flammable. And we light stuff on fire when it touches us? No, not really. We're just hallucinating. Just a little.
You found yourself a hunter.
I'm a hunter. Now this game has 3 different endings. So the first one I'm going for is the hidden one. Then I'll do a different one. So pale blood. We can't get in here. Oh wait, this is the door we can open. Never mind. The door back here is shut from the other side. We'll get back here eventually. This is on the way to Tanehurst. But so I have 2 options here. I can either fight this werewolf and punch it to death, or I could leave it alone. But hey, you guys know me. Werewolf punch. Werewolf punch. Werewolf punch. Actually, fighting him is optimal. The important thing is I die at some point, or I get him inside. No, actually, no, I think it's head to the hunter's room. No, the need to do this. Maybe I'll actually tell him this time. Apologize for that, I had to get up and go do something real quick. My mic is unmuted, yeah. But, well, welcome to the Hunter's Dream. First weapon will be something that we won't ever use again, seeing how this build tries to get away from it. But I'm going to need my hunter's axe for these opening areas, because my other stuff won't deal nearly enough damage, or nearly as much as I would like it to. That's good, Eden. Being warm and comfy is good. I'm pretty sure this guy is not very warm and comfy. Oh, so some of the lore. We'll get into that in a second. So the pale blood is part of a forbidden blood that the Healing Church stole. And they use it to, well, hunters feast on the blood to heal. They live into the blood too, which doesn't go well. Hunters that have driven into the blood will lose their stuff. The Sweet for taking my stuff. Hey, hello viewer, how are you? That's what you did for taking my souls. Blood Echoes. Blood Echoes. It's made by FromSoft. I say souls a lot. I'm sorry. Oh, this is something cool. So Bloodbrone doesn't have... So yeah... That's a new? A vampire. No. Well, no. I think they might be actually, but there's a lot of speculation about what we are. That's interesting. I still have my blood bullets. So the thing about Bloodborne is you get blood vials to heal. You'll find them laying around. But so the weapons, instead of always having a two-handed form like this, they all the weapons have a trick to them. Nope, they did the repost. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the coolness of the repost in this game. And that's a repost. This pop. I need a heal. So the first boss on our list is called the Cloud Beast. He's 100% optional, but we're gonna kill him because guess what? We can. Blood vials, pull brother. Ladder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him screaming in the background. Me too. Okay, so...
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should track the church controls all knowledge on across and deep the birth.
So, basically, he's an outsider too. His legs have stopped working, and I'm going to run back to grab an item I forgot to pick up from a nice lady who will later be killed and replaced by a fake. But we'll go talk with the nice lady who's real right now. I like this lady. She's so nice.
I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please.
Basically, she just told me she can't open the door. And when you talk to her, you'd only get 3 or 4 of these off her. Every time you come back and talk to her, she says something different. And then in the last one, she's like, well, if the hunt ever ends, I would love to see you again when the night ends and actually see you. And then when you fight the second boss, or the first main boss, he is killed. Yeah. I kind of like her. She's nice and cool and touchy-feely. I had friends, but I have to die at some point. Sad. Very. And you did to kill her psychotic counterpart. Oh, enemy. It's almost like I knew that ambush was coming. Come on, come on. Run into the axe. Good job. This is why I start with the hunter's axe. It makes this whole starting area so much easier. And it's very sad. Because she's such a nice, caring soul who only trying to help the people of her town who are slowly starting to lose themselves into beasthood. So Boop. Oh, no. Ideally, that would have killed them both, but only one of them is dead. Foul beast, I am but a man. All I seek is acceptance in your town. No, I've come here to slaughter all the great ones here. Shortcut number 1. Now this next area is a bit of an annoyance. Loads of enemies. And I can't level up yet.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Aw, what did I do to you? I'm here to kill your problems. It solves them. Because they're dead, and not a problem. Aww, little rifleman's taking a nap. This town's finished. Hello, ambushing. Something you'll notice is Bloodbrone doesn't have shields. Oh, it has a shield. To tell you, Bloodbrone does not have shields. Oh damn it, I was distracted by talking. It has a shield though, to tell you that it doesn't have shields. I know I'm not welcome, you're all trying to kill me. There's so many enemies in this area, it's a bit annoying. Usurper, thank you for the hill. This does not have the same hyper armor as Cortana. Keep it in there. Now we have a couple problems. One, there's a rifleman up there, there's a rifleman down there, and there's a dog running around somewhere trying to kill me. And in my usual fashion, let's attack the problems head on. Hey, I'm over here. Dog, found. Other problem arose. Not dealt with yet. Not dealt with. Not dealt with. Roll, run. I do not wish to be murdered. For now, using my axe is much more efficient than shooting. But some of my main weapons are also in this build are weapons that double as guns. Such as the rifle spear, which will be what I will run mainly until I get Canehurst unlocked. And I'll probably switch to a Rider Plast, which is both a rapier and a gun. And I will use the Evelyn as my main gun. That is the goal. That is my end game goal. Right now, my current game goal is not dying. As always, that goal continues till end game, but becomes a little less important in end game whenever I deal with stuff a lot easier than I do now. I know there's one of you left with a shield. Oh, there you are. See, the thing I like about the charge attack on the Hunter's Axe, it gets rid of his shield. Because he'll block one attack with it, and then it will fly up. So when it flies up, you just finish it off. Not. Who's there? It's Bid and Oddly. I'm gonna deal with Bid and Oddly. Technically, I don't have to deal with him quite yet, but what I need to do is kill him so I can unlock something a bit different. So, he's gonna become a problem. No. Yeah, see, Big and Oddly has been dealt with. Right off visits are the best. Sprintity, sprint. Birds. Even birds have lost it. Look at this crow. One day it was a friendly crow. The next day it was trying to rip my face off. Now we need to do this way first. Deal with the dog. Deal with the dog. Oh, that one got out. Damn it, I hate when these things get out, because then I have to deal with them later. Just the cage doors never come back. Is there one left? They will literally fight their way out of the cage, just for a chance to kill me. I know, I don't like killing the dogs, but you'll do what you do what you have to. Do you know? Not die. Did I miss one? I didn't hear him. Oh, that's not. Oh.
Well, if you hadn't have got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what, Leslie? Are you going to tell? Go on.
She's not very nice. I'm out here, covering myself in the blood of the beast. And for what? Absolutely nothing. Not gonna get recognized for this, I'm not gonna get awarded, I'm just going to get more blood on me. Thud. Notice, I still can't level up. So I don't have any insight yet. So I see no point in returning to the hunter's dream, though I did a little insight. And what's the best way to get insight, you ask? I'ma walk into the boss room. Of course, after I did some decent armor. So, this is an ambush. Wanted my loot though, so. They hide in the dark rooms. Oh, shiny piece of loot. I wonder if someone's guarding it. Thank you. Oh, more blood vials. I need those. Yeah, our big things will be bullets and blood vials. Those will be what we run out of. Werewolves, hello, come fight me. Come on. Trying to fight these things head on at this point is like very, very dumb. But they can't make it through this doorway, so we're just going to shoot stuff. It's a FromSoft game. You don't feel bad when you cheese your enemy. Sure, fighting the werewolves is perfectly reasonable when you did better stuff, but at this point, I mean, when I had a weapon on one of my other characters that I spec specifically for killing beasts, and I did a attack for like 800 damage on one of these things. It would pop. But right now, I don't have those capabilities. So, we dealt with it the best we could. Now I could continue down that path and deal with more enemies. There's a loot around here, isn't there? Nope. Okay. We're going after a set of armor that will be pretty decent for the next couple of areas. See that burning werewolf on a stick? I convinced my brother that was the first boss of the game when he started playing Bloodbrone. So he was all like, so he killed everything in the area, then he stood and stared at it and said, "Come and kill me." It's actually kinda funny. Come on. Nope. That's not gonna work. Now the whole reason we are here is to get armor, not to kill all of you. So I just want to be peaceful. Let me be peaceful. Nope, he's not okay with peace. He wants death. And after we beat Clad Beast, we did a pretty good sample of what what a blood-drunk hunter looks like. I thought that was Madman's. Oops. I messed up. And nothing too serious. Look, it's an ambush. It's almost like I know where they are. I'm coming bad for you. I'm coming bad for him. Measurement waste blood vials. Die. I am not amused. Yeah, we were actually right by the first boss fight when we got up here. You'll see that one here in a second. Whenever I go get my blood arrows back. I had to do it now. It's not like I'll die. But Clad Bleed, we have fought Clad Bleed plenty of times. No, let's go fight him now. Your bird saved your life. I want you to know that. That damn bird is the reason he's not dead. Nope. I'll just cross this bridge. Man, it's not like anything bad did happen. It's just a bridge. There's no fog gate indicating there's a boss fight. What? Boss fight? This is Planet Beast. Really fun boss. Not super difficult though. I'd say the trickiest part is staying behind. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. Trickiest part is staying close enough to him that you can hit him without getting whacked by that hand or being grabbed. But usually if you're behind him, you're safe. But when he positions himself in corners like this, it's hard to get behind him. He screamed. Two-handing, two-handing, two-handing. And I've been grabbed. That grab hurts. You usually don't have this much difficulty. You should be like half dead. We'll bait him out of that low corner. This is why we swing the axe for now. Oh god. I might die. I might die out of practice. I am that out of practice. Holy crap. Let's dance. This used to be a little pushover. She screamed. Said, oh god, I'm really out of practice. Upside though, I got my inside. I've managed to really piss it off. Oh damn it, I missed my recall task. Managed to really piss it off. It's apparently not happy with what I'm doing. Granted, I don't know how I'd feel about a strange man coming into my domain and leaving me with an axe. So I feel like he's justified allegiance. Come on, jump at me. My plan backfired. My plan definitely backfired. I'm almost lost. I've got one heal left. And it is used. Let's work hard on not getting hit. Wow, I'm doing such a great job of not getting hit. And that would be the end of me, isn't it? Damn it. Damn it. I'ma go finish him and get all my stuff back. He was so close to death. How did I die? How did I lose? after 14 blood vials, so I'll see the doll's a person now. That bell lets me summon people. And this man's here.
Welcome to the hunter's dream. I am... Gammon. Friend to you.
It's almost like he has trouble saying his name.
In a fine haze about. Just go out, you know.
Yeah, just go out and kill stuff, you'll feel better. Basically what he just told me. You're confused. Murder something. Infinite words of wisdom.
Hello, good I, honor, and you will twin.
This is my doll. She talks to me and levels me up. So, done did a couple levels on me before I go back into that boss fight. And these levels are going to go into
very well, let me.
Blood Tinge and Health. Yes, a real doll.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
This is all a dream controlled by a mystical being off in the distance. That is right. Yes, it is. Why do you have so much trouble saying his name, though? Maybe because he's possessed by the mystical moon monster. I only have 14 blood vials. That actually kind of hurts. I need more of those. But I also need to talk to Yusefka, so lucky me. The resistance is annoying. Get in my way. Yeah, that's a possibility too, even. That is a strong possibility. Let's go chat with Yusefka, though.
You're safe. Thank goodness. But I'm afraid nothing will change. I cannot open the door. I'll do what I can, of course. Perhaps this will help you, if only in some small way.
Yusefka's a nice lady. But it's a shame to see her died and experimented on. Bloodbrone does a good job of not feeling like souls. I mean, it has the difficulty, but it's also, like, completely different in a lot of ways. For example, to backstab, you must sneak up behind your opponent, perform a heavy attack, and then do a light attack, like so. That's a possibility. I'm going to go farm me up some hills. Yeah, running out of hills would be a problem. Oh, hello viewers. How are you? Always be welcome. You're welcome to comment. Try not to spam. But I'm gonna get our revenge on Clarence. Bounce? No? Fine. Be that way. And come at me, werewolf. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. I just wanted... I didn't repass the werewolf, but I am not comfortable enough yet to show you that. This is how you cheese these werewolves, by the way, those of you who are just joining us. It's rather effective. Especially when you don't have high damage output like you will near the end of the game. Nope. I just wanna loot your buddy. Let me loot your buddy. Blood vials. Let's see if his birds will save his life again. One way to pull aggro. Shit. I missed my repass timing. He'll drop 2 blood vials though, so using these 2 is not a waste. Fuck the birds. I hate these things. So annoying. But guess I did a blood arrows bad. You and me, Clement. Round 2. For a second I thought he was gonna throw me off the edge and break me that way, and then I would have been really confused because I've never seen that happen. I don't have health, that's right. He kind of hit me. Swing, grab. Damn it, why am I always getting caught in that now? Let's be so good at this. Other better. But I really don't feel like falling up 20-something blood vials. Hopefully we can make it to dead on pretty easily. Hey. Feel like you dropped an eye. And grab again. It's when you guys see me fight shadows. It's 3 bosses and 1 boss fight. It's exactly what you think it's exactly what it sounds like. God awful. But fun as hell. Boss fight's really well made for what it is. I rather enjoy it. Even though it has has its annoying moments. It just jumped that into me. Oh, yes. Those points we put in the blood pit are now go. Yes. Scream. Scream. Die. Stop touching me and die. Contact with you is best avoided. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. And he's dead. I did it. I did it. And it's raining blood. Killing him is a very large big deal on my main, because he drops, well, if you're going for a strength build, I would recommend you kill him as soon as possible, because he'll drop the sword hunter's crest, which, if you go over here, gives you access to the, where the hell is it? The Kurt's hammer, the repeating pistol, and the hunter's chief emblem. All three of those items are useful.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
And all my blood arrows. See, we don't put a couple more points in the blood tins. Few under steel, one more under life.
Farewell.
We won't. We will deal more damage than this axe eventually, but we won't deal nearly as much as my main does, because my main wields strength weapons, which are a lot of damage. This guy is gonna be more of the elegant weapons, like katanas and guns. So basically, they're going to run at me, and I'm going to shoot them. That is my whole plan. Come on, come at me, and they'll die. At least not that to look. Oh. Just cross over, come on. That is actually really satisfying. Now we'll do what we were trying to grab before on the other side of those werewolves. So, come at me. As if it did to clear the room. Yeah, the weapon that I use a lot on my other character is called Kurt's hammer. Other weapons I enjoy using are scythe. There's a scythe in the main game, and in order to get it, you have to fight the final boss. So it keeps telling me that my game is installed. My other one. I started installing one of the free games this month. It's called Darksiders 2, so I might play that a little. Don't know if I'll stream it or not. Come on. Stop. Not dying. Ow, that actually hurt. He killed me. Why didn't I just shoot him? Now what? Damn it, we'll just come back for it. I'll have better gear anyways. Actually, no, fighting. Oh, we're just gonna do this easy way. Come on. Yeah, you bet up. You bet he's down. You actually want to try something now? That's what I thought. Shit, I missed. That's a hill level. Shit, I am having such an off day. Yeah, I am. Wow. Come at me. Come on. There we go. Let's go dip my blood at those bats. Put down in this hole. Either that or a werewolf take them. Then I have to go kill a werewolf. But, oh, there you go. I'm tired. Life has been an off day. You might want to get that looked at. No. I know what you mean. We're just gonna leave the werewolves on a wild goose chase. There's a way to get behind them. Actually, you know, doing that. But it worked. Unless it's also falling down after me, then I have a small problem. Yes, a werewolf is a small problem. Don't ask me what a large one is. Hey, you. Senior jumping. Stop it. Now, we are ready to go fight boss number 2. I'm also ready to meet another NPC whose name is Elena, the Crow. She is not a crow, but she is a hunter of hunters. Basically, she hunts hunters who have lost their shit. Which may not sound so surprising, but it happens quite a bit. I mean, you spend a lot of time dealing with things that most people wouldn't want to see on a daily basis. Like cleric priests, giant rats, or being so powerful that they can transcend space and time and create their own worlds, like the hunter's dream. So don't be surprised if every couple hunters is not fit to continue hunting after a while. rodents of unusual sizes. I don't think they exist. Well, then I'll mate one. I will mate a giant rat. His name shall be Jeremy. Up the ladder we go. Up the ladder we go. And I left a bunch of werewolves up here, didn't I? Werewolves? They appear to have lost interest in me. Problem number 2. This courtyard is full of enemies. Only one guard. That man has a gun. Oh shit. I missed everything. Apparently I can't hit that dodge. Ah, I did it. I killed 2 of them. You man with gun. So bad. I never noticed that till now. When he's shaking the torch at me, he's saying, burn, burn. This is why we deal with him while he's knocking on the door. Otherwise, he'll come and try to kill me. Oh, there's a loot over here I forgot to pick up. Leave no corpse unlooted. God can't help you now. Here we go. Now the second boss has a name. His name is God. He also has a daughter. For streaming reasons, I'll introduce you to it. He's rather nice. Wow, that dog is seriously about killing me. He's serious. So serious. So very serious. Shit. Wait, never mind, I fell on the right spot. I have a few of those moments every once in a while. Hey, Elaine.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all night. Here. To welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
She's old.
Lingering. What's wrong? No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Oh yeah, now we have an emote that we are going to put on our thing. See, that's what we do. We shake off the cape. Now that, come on. There's there it goes. There's motion controls associated with each of these. We drop the dangling corpses to the ground. And then we ourselves must fall. I'm aiming for right here. Wait, no, I wanted that one-handed. Shit, I missed. That time I didn't. If I did land the reflex, crap. Oh, the fall damage killed him. Well, it's all good. So, anyone know bullets hurt? I just got shot in the face. Did not feel super pleasant. And it's another rather large rat. And 2 more! Wonderful. That one's not dead. With that one swallowed a throwing knife. I remember him. I dropped him off the cliff. Man, swoo. Well, the rat's getting all the knives. These rats are more armed than I am. That's saying something. Oh, here we are. Trying to remember the path I have to take to get to his daughter, too. Now we'll drop down on this side. Hey, rat! And we'll go fight Chairman here in a second. I thought the pistol moves with me when I'm running. Here's how we did to his daughter. We climbed this ladder. Oh, so that little eye under my blood echoes. That's how much insight I have. More insight, the more stuff I see. That freaks me out. Part of the game gets too. We could spend all our insight. But spend too much insight and you lose. But if you go down to 0 insight, you can't level up anymore until you get a insight back.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heaven stops at depravity.
But I wanna be your friend. We walk slow enough, you won't hear me.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Did you threw a look from my mum? He never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone. I'm scared. Really? Oh,
why are you saying no, Eden?
The red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful.
Have this
you
one.
It. Oh.
Yeah, it makes me sad too.
If you find my mum, give her this music box.
So, don't worry, Eden, the little girl's not going to die. Yeah, but if I give her the brooch when we find it, she'll die. So I'm not giving it to her so that she keeps living. Who wants to watch me kill a pig? That sound was birds. Yes, she does. Shit, get behind him. She'll go down in this pit and kill her. No, her father was a hunter. He should have expected this to happen. He probably has stockpiles of food in the house. I mean, I would if my job was this dangerous. She'll go down the sewers. Because she'll go down the sewers and the pit will tell her. So if you don't give her the brooch, she'll stay alive in a house. And not, you know, go out and die. You didn't know that? Oh. It's a sad. She's a sad. She's one of those people you can't save. Because when you give her the brooch, she'll say, hey, where should I go? Is there a safe place? And you'll tell her the healing church, which we'll get to in a second. She'll be like, oh, really? Okay. And she'll go to the healing church through the path we just took, and the bowl will heal her. Or you to tell her to go to Eusepta's. Whenever Fate Eusepta goes up, and Fate Eusepta will experiment on her. In Bloodbrone, you just have to admit there are some people you can't save. You know what you do when you can't save them? I'm invincible. You don't let it affect you. I was not trying to do that slam attack, and you know it. Damn Dame. So now you've met the daughter, are you ready to meet the father? Hello, Deathwin. How have you been? This is what happens when a hunter dives into the blood.
Beasts all over the shop. You will be one of them, sooner or later.
Oh, so yes, because he doesn't remember who he is anymore. and he just kills anything in sight. Hence why he's just attacking me. He was a hunter at one point in time. So his whole job was to, you know, keep people here from dying. But then he started killing me. And then he gave into the blood. But now I'm trying to get the repost off because those are really good against them. Hey, I shot you too. Will you stop that?
Oh, what's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Yeah, it is. You nut. Blood. Okay, so the character we met earlier, Elaine, her job is to go through and hunt all of these people like Dastwin, who have forgotten who they are and only know how to kill. Which makes them not a friend of mine anymore. Oops, that did not work that time. Who did to interrupt? In a second he's gonna do something I'm not going to like. Which is that. Right there. But he's not just a Bloodbrone hunter, he's also been killed. Oh god, here, let me turn this down for you headphone users. Come on, Dastwin. That jump is so hard. At this point, using damn gun is this. Yeah. Oh, my new headphones. Yeah, that's when lets out a bit of a loud yell. So, phase 1 on him is definitely a lot easier than phase 2, but we have all the shortcuts opened up, so we'll get to them in like 10 minutes. Yeah, mine are too. Hold on. Environment. Why did I gonna turn this down a little? Oh god, if I die from birds, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Birds are easy to deal with. As my attacks raise right over them. Well, that did not work. That time it did. And oh, he decided not to repass. What wonders is this? Oh, go away, don't worry. I apologize for that. I was not expecting Dastwin to scream quite as loud as he did. But through each defeat comes a victory. I fully intend to kill him. So like music box we were given. I'll show you what it does. I don't like using it because it's kind of like a crutch that I don't really need. Now we wait for the elevator. Yeah, but again, I apologize for that. I was not expecting Bloodbrone to be quite that loud. And once he dies as a Bloodbrone hunter, the DLC has a takes place in Nightmare, where where all the Bloodbrone hunters end up going. Time to go fight a pig again. You know, gotta bring home that bacon. And do this, because this is so effective against them. Blood vials. The whole reason we take this path is there's a guy up there that will roll a ball, and if we get close enough, fast enough, they'll hit him. Hitting him, go down easy. And this guy just in general is an easy down. So here, let me show you what the music box does the best when. Bit of a clutch, one I feel I don't need, but. So we wind it up, and then he does that. And you got to hit him a few times, and then he goes back to trying to kill you. I just want to be your friend. Well, not really, but I don't want you to try to kill me. If I wanted you to try to kill me, I would have came here, you know, trying to kill you. I just don't want to kill you. You have a daughter. You had a wife. You murdered her on accident, but you still killed your wife, bro. That's not cool. Repass and transformation time. Ideally, you can, and it's extremely possible to kill him before he does this. But I don't have that kind of damage. Now, if I were investing and I was wielding the right weapon and I upgraded it enough, then yeah, totally. But I'm not. If I summoned help, yeah. But I'm not going to do that either. You can also re-customize like this. It's a lot harder to do that. Goodbye, Bloodbrone. Golden Tomb City. Now we pick up this red jeweled brooch. So yeah, that's Bloodbrone's wife. And the lore behind the music box is it says it reminds him of his humanity and who he was. So whenever you play it, I'm pretty sure it reminds him that he killed his wife and he can't live with that. So he has a spaz attached. So you can punch him in the face. I forgot, did I light the lantern back there? Probably not. So, now that we have the brooch, we have two options. One, we can kill the girl. Two, we can punch the brooch. I punch the brooch. I always punch the brooch. I don't want her to die. I did, I always do. Now we're about to meet a friendly lady, man, person, thing. Blood gem fortification. My favorite thing. Now we're in a church. Woohoo for church. And over here we have a nice creature that is willing.
But if you tell them about this, they'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them.
She's rather polite, and she tells you to send anyone you find to her. Now, oh, hello, third viewer. How are you? As always, you're welcome to comment. Say anything. Yeah, 2 reasons for coming here. 1, to level up.
Farewell.
2, go back to the sit room, and let's see if you can tell me what gives away that this is not the real Yusefta. And it's back to just me and Eden. So we run up here. We do have a little chat. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Oh, you can see a little bit of her through the glass. So, do you know what's different? Creepy. You know what else? She, at first she was all like, I'm not going to open this door, I can't let my patients get sick, and now she's saying, send people here, I'll let them in. I'll let everyone in. Yeah, that too, they have a different voice actor for.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this, I made no use of it, but perhaps you afflicted me was incurable. But this time gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate. unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Yep, he does not die human. I kill him when he turns into a beast and tries to kill me. Next stop, Minidon Central. And that I would in the Minidon, I would prefer not to fight. There's a way to befriend him. But befriending him costs you the ability to fight anything down here. But to befriend him, you have to come at him from behind. When we get more insight, I'll point out something about these guys as lanterns that you can't see yet. But it's that. Don't you worry. Nope. Hey guys, you wanna see something cool? Run away. It's a hand! Well, can't see what it is, but you'll see what it is later. We don't have nearly enough madmans to see that. Not enough insight. Nowhere near enough. But I'll give you a hint, it is big. And it is annoying. Someone shot at me. Who would have done such a thing? Hey, I'm over here. Come on. Fight me! Who wants to meet a crazy holy man? I know I do. He is literally insane. It may not seem like it now, but he will be. Especially after we go to Canehurst with him. Well, I don't have to fight it. It's just its presence aggravates me because I can't kill it. I don't know, why does that sound familiar? Have I said it before? Oh look, it's an ambush! I hit one of you. That's all I wanted. Actually, no, it's not. I want both of you dead. I'm sorry, Doggo. I'm sorry, I truly am. Shit, I'm dead. I should not have stopped to scratch my neck. A sage's wrist. You can actually fight one of them, but in order to get to that, you have to grab a special item from the woods, and then you have to take that special item to one of them, and then you have to let one of them grab you, and then you did. Oh, I thought you were going for that. Are you referring to Patton? Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. And there's 3 of you and 1 of me. Let's see how this goes. The dog plays it smart and lays bets so that he can finish me off. Eek. This town's finished. No, it's not, because I'm here. I will save you all. Through killing you. I will save you all through murder. You guys can't, damn it, same dodge. Can't wait till I dip my spear and I just stab it to death. Ludwig's Holy Blade. So wait, how do people become beasts? Well, simple. They ingest the blood. Well, Yharnam has the forbidden blood. One of the forbidden bloods. Another one belongs to the vile bloods. And they just lose their humanity and start transforming, from what I understand. It's quite the process. God damn it. I'm not having any luck getting through this. Shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, but also this thing I'm referring to is a different kind of bit and annoying. Even when I did to kill it, it's still annoying. Oh, shit, I'm sorry, Eden. What's early? Like 6, 5, 3? If it's 3, I would just say sleep in the car. No, it's not your fault. What's early for you? It's like 8. 8, you realize I got out of bed at noon today. 8 is early for me too at this point. He streams. Well, are you driving? Oh, it's your family driving. Because if it's your family driving, you can use that. Oh, god damn it, these 2 dogs are so annoying. Ooh, the Blades of Mercy, those are good ones. Oh. So you're not at your house. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Come on. I just wanted to slam the axe down on his head. Solve all my problems. It's okay to do that. I mean, I helped my mom make Thanksgiving dinner on no sleep whatsoever. That was quite interesting. Okay, come on, you two. Let's just get this over with. Why is the dog always the smart one? You probably should. Have a nice night, Eden. Good night, Eden. Oh shit, I got stabbed. I will. I'll probably stop this after we made it. After we did the shortcuts in Old Yarnum open. Oh, actually no, I'll stop this when I get to the lantern for Old Yarnum, which is like right around the corner. Primarily because these guards are giving me so much trouble. I might just sprint right by them. Yeah, that's totally going to be my plan now. Screw killing them, we're just going to run. I fully intend to come back and kill everything in this area, just not yet. So both of you found your way in here. All three of you did. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Well, they won't chase me towards Alfred, will they? Let's go meet Alfred, and then...
You're a beast hunter, I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate? Discuss the things we've learned. Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
So the vile bloods have cursed blood. There's one of them left, the queen, and she's immortal. And Alfred wants to kill the rest of the vile bloods because his master led a bunch of executioners down there to kill the vile bloods. His master, realizing the queen was immortal, proceeded to try to guard the palace forever. It did not work out for him. He's currently a possessed zombie sitting on top of his palace. Oh, her castle. Who wants to see me repass this werewolf? It's not just a bunch of random shooting, I swear. Oh, coming up to the point where I'm about to call it a night. Oh, hello, second viewer. How are you? As always, you're welcome to comment. I'll stick around until... I might continue a little bit further depending on how many people stick around. And he left. Well, this is a nice place to end it. Let's head back to the hunter stream and level up. Call it a night. The blood tinges, my friend. Yeah, that way now. And with that, time to exit the game. And to all of you, a good night and a Merry Christmas Eve. Oops. Stop.